We live. What it do? What's good? What's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, we back live. What it do? Get up in here. Get up in here. Check out the stream. Mic check. Mic check. Am I breaking through clearly? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I breaking through clearly? What it do? What's the motherfucking deal? Appreciate you for pulling up to Sheldon's bootleg ass studio. Hit that like button. On God. IP, what he do? CC, what he do? Appreciate you pulling up to the bootleg ass stool. Indubitably. Everybody good? Everybody great? Hit that like button. Let me know who you is and where you from as you follow up in here. Let me get my situation twisted up. What up? What up? Got a few stories I want to share with y'all tonight. Y'all get up in here. Hit that like button. Let me know who you is and where you from. Situation getting twisted as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Yada me. You understand me? Let's get this situation twisted. Signed, sealed, and delivered. We got Daryl Ford up in here. You live on YouTube or the book? Both simultaneously. Indubitably. So I'm gonna need everybody to go follow me on both. Follow me on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the Twitch. Oh God, indubitably. We up in anything. We got Baltimore up in the building. Shout out to Baltimore all the way from Texas, anything. What's good? See, Will the editor. It's been a minute, man. I've been good. How you been? You know, trying to stay in motion. That's it. That's it. CC say, just traumatized a dude ran through my local gym naked. Oh man, yeah, that's something to be traumatized about, man. It's bad enough they be naked in the damn locker room, just free. You know what I'm saying? Like they got something to be proud of. Usually they ain't in. I'm just saying. And it be the old heads. It's always the old heads. Yeah. All right, all right. What do you do? Who we got up in here? We got Miami in the building. CC pulling through from Miami. Cooling in. Same. Humble. That's what's up. We gotta remain humble. Sometimes we gotta talk our shit, let them know. You know what I'm saying? But we remain humble for the most part. You did what I mean. Appreciate y'all pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. I hope each and every last one of y'all having a wonderful what's today? It was Wednesday, but it's now Thursday. You know. Hope everybody having a lovely week. Hump day. End of hump day. All right. Situation is rolled, about to get sparked. Anybody else up in the building want to let me know who they is, where they from? He was high as a kite. Oh, he was probably he was on them uppers. He was on them uppers, you know what I'm saying? Feeling good. Came to the gym, get that workout in on them uppers, and wanted to do a streak one time. Easy. Anybody else? Anybody else? Where you from? Who you is and where you from? Indubitably. Appreciate y'all putting up to the bootleg ass studio. Shooting the shit with Sheldon. We live. We live, man. It's a lot going on in the world today. You know what I'm saying? A lot going on. We got CC talking about somebody ran through their gym naked. We got fights popping off at Disney World. Yeah. Yeah, let's get up into this story right here, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold up. Let me share the screen with y'all. Y'all see that right there, right? It says this video is age restricted and only available on YouTube. You feel me? Fight breaks out at Disney World after family refuses to move for photo op. Get your ass out the way. Get your ass out the way, man. Folk been up in here trying to get pictures with Mickey Mouse and Goofy and Minnie Mouse all damn day. My baby, that's all they been worried about. And you come up in here with that BS trying to act like you own Disney. Get your ass up out the way. You got your picture. Now it's time for us to get mine. You feel me? Oh, you don't want to move? We got something for that. It's called these hands. And they work very well. From the shoulders. Let's see what happened, though. Disney World is marketed as the happiest place on earth. Is that right? Hold on, y'all. I got to get a few drags on the zigzag. You feel me? Hold up. My lighter acting up. I just bought this lighter like 2 weeks ago. Let's see. It might be lit. Mm-hmm. We're going to have to make it work. There's a will, there's a way. It's supposed to be the happiest place. I don't know the world. And there's fights, man. This fight's been popping off left and right at Disney World. I've been to Disneyland back in 2007. That was in Cali. This one is in Florida. Florida. Crazy shit be happening in Florida. Shout out to all my Floridians. This always lit up weird. I'm trying to get my lighter wanna act up in front of company and things, you know what I'm saying? We was just lighting up. Been lighting up all day with it, but let me keep on dragging on it before it go out. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. You gotta come prepared. I tried to come prepared. I had my lighter ready when I thought they worked. No, I got another lighter in the car somewhere. Too many. Anyway. Oh, that bit ugly. Nah, we gotta get that lit up. Come on now. I know it's one more left in you. It's one more left in you. Ooh-wee. That's ugly. There we go. Yeah, we had to get it fully lit. Now, as we proceed, people ignorant. For damn so. Now, says the happiest place on earth, but a few pair of families didn't get the memo after a refusal to move for a photo op turned into a full-scale brawl. Damn. Get your ass out the way. Video emerged from the amusement park showing two families getting physical after one family asked the other one to move over so they could take a photo in front of the park's 100th year anniversary sign. So it was just a sign. It wasn't in front of one of the characters. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When they refused, that's when shit got popping. The verbal back and forth quickly escalated to a physical brawl, requiring park staff and security guards to break it up. According to park officials, at least one person received medical attention after the fight. Indubitably. Hold up. Let's see if we can get some of this. Hold up.
I think after the pandemic, everyone's just gone crazy. They just want what they want, and they don't think about what people feel.
An all-out brawl at Disney World.
It's not the type of thrill families expected to see earlier this week.
Natalie is back with what unfolded in what is called the happiest place on earth.
Don and Corey, you expect lines at Disney World even when you want to get that perfect photo, but apparently one family just couldn't wait.
Screams and people throwing punches at Magic
Going
Kingdom.
down.
It's crazy. You pay to take your kids to the most magical place in the world, and then they have to stand and watch other people fight over a photo. It's just ridiculous.
Drop him. Drop him.
That son of a...
In a chaotic scene, you can
Okay.
see deputies on the ground arresting one man. They say an argument over a picture started it all.
Mad. Absolutely crazy, yeah.
The Orange County Sheriff's Office says the victim's family was standing near the anniversary sign at the front of the park to take a picture when a second larger family stood in front of them to take their own photo. When the second family was asked to move, someone in that group punched a member of the first family in the face.
Paints a bad picture for someone who got no picture.
Your kids aren't supposed to think that happens anywhere, let alone in Disney.
The person who was punched did not want to press charges. Two members of the larger family were kicked out of the park. Dawn?
Wow. All right, Natalie.
I mean, they asked them to get your ass out the way. You feel me? See, did they ask with some respect, or did they ask with some disrespect? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we've been waiting patiently. You mind? Can we get a quick picture? Hell no. We chilling. That would invoke someone to be a little bit upset. You feel me? Because I'd be like, oh yeah? Really? Ha, you must don't know about these hands. Because that will pick you up and move your ass out the way. Oh God. Indubitably. Or did the person come with some disrespect and be like, hey man, y'all need to move y'all ass out the way. We've been waiting too goddamn long. Y'all ain't got enough pictures. Shit, how many pictures y'all gonna take? Y'all ugly already. It ain't gonna work. Move out the way. Then that would invoke someone to be like, hell no. You gonna have to come move me. People is ignorant. This what Daryl Ford said. God damn it. Wrong one. Went away. There you go. People get ignorant. For real though. Yeah. So it's going down at Disney World. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it confused with Disneyland. Do shit even happen at Disneyland? Like, do all the fights be at Disney World? Has there ever been something popping off at Disneyland? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, they say something crazy in that Florida water. Shout out to all my Floridians. I fornicate with y'all the long way because y'all fornicate with me. I got a couple subscribers out yonder. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what stereotype is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying shit. I need y'all on my side. Anything go down, I know them Florida people gonna ride. Yeah. Hit that like button if you following up in here. Let me know who you is, where you from. I appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. We just shooting the shit. That's what we do. Now, check this out right here, man. We got this shit happened right up the road from me, like an hour and a half away from me in Mesquite, Texas. We got some women running out of a nail shop. Apparently, they was trying to avoid paying $170 bill. You feel me? Yeah. Let me share the screen with y'all. But anyway, let's get up into it.
No, you didn't pay me. They called it.
Shout out to Smash the Topic. Make sure y'all go follow Smash the Topic. You know what I'm saying? They always got some of the latest news, indubitably. Yeah. And it sound like I heard a taser. Who's recording? Who got a taser? Matter of fact, let me read this right quick. It said video shows two women running out on paying $170 for nails, then pulls out a taser on camera. Okay, so they pulled out a taser. This happened at One Happy Nails in Mesquite, Texas. Read it and weep. Let's get up into it.
No, you didn't pay me. They called it.
They slowed them up. She tied to the motherfucker, man. She couldn't make it for it all. Look how, hold on, we gotta bring it back. Walk him down.
No, you didn't pay me. They called it.
Walk him down. What they thought they were gonna do?
You have weapon. Really?
As you can see, video shows two women running out on paying $170 for nails and then pulls out a taser. The owner of One Happy Nails on IG in Mesquite is seen chasing one of the nail thieves, and she turns around and starts to squeeze her taser and yell.
Hold on, look how he took out running though, and he still walked them down. Look how he was able to pull his phone out and everything and record. Man, come on.
Nails and then pulls out a taser.
Oh, she ain't ran yet.
The owner of One Happy Nails on IG in Mesquite is seen chasing one of the nail thieves, and she turns around and starts to squeeze her taser and yells, "Get away from me." They then hopped in a black Challenger and got away.
Well, I hope they got caught. Oh, man. Hold on, let me reload this. Hold on.
They then hopped in a black Challenger.
Why they be keep stopping right there? Man.
Black Challenger.
Hold on, let me switch this damn internet. My chick, we back. My chick, we back. Yeah. All right, now.
Is seen chasing
with that again. I know what's going on with it. I don't know why I keep
To squeeze her taser.
it won't let me get past that certain mark. I just switched internets and everything. We still up, we still good. Y'all in it. Let me see. Yeah. Still up, we still good. Yeah. I'm still rolling. Yes, I don't know what's up with that right there. Let me try to play it one more time. Yeah. Anyway, they ran off on the plug for $170, but they got caught and they couldn't get away because they were too tired. Couldn't even finish. I hope they got caught. Hope they went to jail. They couldn't even finish the crime. You better get away from me. She put out that taser. Like, she was that scared. She put out that taser for protection. That's all she had. That's all she had. Man, anyway, moving along. We got this man, Rudy Giuliani. I don't know how to pronounce his name, whoever this guy is. But he wanted to feel like Bill Clinton. Dude say he wanted to get some top and feel like Bill Clinton. I cannot make this up. Check it out.
A woman who says she worked for former Mayor Rudy Giuliani is accusing him of sexual assault, misconduct, and wage theft.
CBS 2's Dick Brennan in our newsroom with more on these allegations and also reaction from Giuliani's office. Dick?
Well, Christina Marie Snow Dumpy says she began working for Giuliani in January of 2019 when he was the private attorney of then-President Trump. But she claims she was put through horrible misconduct and has tape recordings, and that some of her exchanges with Giuliani are on that tape. We want to warn you, these allegations are graphic. Noel Dunphy says she was hired by Rudy Giuliani for a salary of $1 million a year to be his director of business development. But she says instead she was subject to sexual assault and harassment and wage theft.
When they were supposed to be working, he would, as our client alleges, he would then.
Sound like to me she knew what she signed up for. Now, I'm not saying what he did was right. But for what did she do for $100 million? Hold on, let's back it up. But it was a large sum of money. You had to do some kind of favor in order to get that position. There was some consent somewhere.
Dick Brennan in our newsroom with more on these allegations and also reaction from Giuliani's office. Dick?
Well, Christina Marie Snow Dumpy says she began working for Giuliani
How ironic. They got Dick on the story.
in January of 2019 when he was the private attorney of then-President Trump. But she claims she was put through horrible misconduct and has tape recordings.
She was hired as the private
then-President Trump. In January of 2019 when he was the private attorney of then-President.
Oh, he was the private.
Well, Christina Marie Snow Dumpy says she began working for Giuliani in January of 2019 when he was the private attorney of then-President Trump. But she claims she was put through horrible misconduct and has tape recordings, and that some of her exchanges with Giuliani are on that tape. We want to warn you, these allegations are graphic.
Okay.
Noel Dunphy says she was hired by Rudy Giuliani for a salary of $1 million a year
$1
to
million.
be his director of business development. But she says instead she was subject
To be his director of business development.
of
Right?
$1 million a year to be his director of business development. But
That's
she
right.
says instead she was subject to sexual assault and harassment and wage theft.
When they were supposed to be working, he would, as our client alleges, he would then grope her and try to initiate sexual contact.
Allegations about the former mayor of New York that he drank morning, noon, and night and was frequently intoxicated, and therefore his behavior was always unpredictable, and that Giuliani often demanded that Dunphy work naked or in short shorts with an American flag on them.
He often demanded that she work naked or in short shorts with an American flag on them that he bought for her.
That he bought for her, and that she never knew when Giuliani might force sexual contact on her.
She alleges that on several occasions she objected clearly, that he did not respect those objections.
The suit claims Giuliani demanded oral sex.
So there was no sex that went down. Okay. She rejected. Then I take back what I said. I thought she did some things.
While he took phone calls, including with then-President Trump, and told her he enjoyed it because it made him feel like Bill Clinton. Dunphy says she recorded many of the vulgar comments.
Racist remarks, comments about the genitalia of Jewish men, for example, comments about different ethnic groups, comments about the bodies of prominent women like Hillary Clinton and Elizabeth Warren, imagining them in sexual scenarios.
A statement from Giuliani's office reads in part, Mayor Rudy Giuliani unequivocally denies the allegations raised by Ms.
Unequivocally.
And says his lifetime of public service speaks for itself, and he will pursue all available remedies and counterclaims. The suit also claims Giuliani gave Dunphy access to more than 23,000 of his emails, some allegedly containing classified and privileged exchanges with then-President Trump. Dunphy is seeking $10 million. Christine.
Dick, thank you.
That's what she said. I'm laughing at his name on the story. It's so ironic. Anyway, she's seeking 10 mil. Dude said he wanted to feel like Bill. He wanted some of that presidential top. He wanted some of that presidential top. Sheesh. 10 mil. And he ain't even get to get none. Yeah, 10 mil. Man. Well, I'm sure she was married and everything. And this man disrespecting her husband and everything, not only disrespecting her and her body and stuff like that, disrespecting her husband. Boy, I'd been ready. Look at it. Anyway, moving along. So, hey, listen, this mysterious poop coming up out, just raining out the sky, man. You always need to keep your umbrella at any given time because it's shit popping off. You not only need to keep that strap on you because you never know when you may need to, you know what I'm saying, come unglued on somebody. But you got to keep an umbrella because you never know when it might rain some shit on your head. It says mysterious poop rains down on cars in drive-through. Family says mysterious poop. Check this out. I wouldn't even want that food no more.
And
so we gotta wait for the whole ass ad. The odor was strong. I'm just skimming through the story right quick while we wait on the ad. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all right here shooting this shit with Sheldon. Indubitably. So yeah, I would have just, man, I'd have had to go somewhere else and give me something to eat. Yeah, that's what I'd have had to do.
Burnsville, 13 and Cliff by Caribou. We're in Burnsville, 13 and Cliff by Caribou. I was waiting in line, getting my daily coffee.
Hi, thank you for stopping at Caribou.
I was in the drive-thru. I was like the sixth car. There's always a bunch of cars here. And all of a sudden, brown dropped onto my vehicle. It was like it rained brown for a second. Bloom, like that. I got out and I went to the car in front of me and I was like, what just happened to us? And he was like, I have no idea.
Okay, what can I get for you today?
I was like looking around, like who threw it at us? But it was very high, like it came straight down.
Yeah.
It hit on my roof, on my hood. It was all the way down my side. My car and the car in front of me was fully covered.
Something landed on my mom's car.
Also, my child was with me, so I'm glad the windows weren't open.
It stinked.
You could tell that it was, you know.
It was poop.
So I looked around. I didn't see any birds or anything. The odor was so strong that the woman who was handing me my coffee noted how much it smelled. I mean, my cat had something.
What if it had dripped on into the coffee or on the cup or something while she handed it to her? Ooh.
Similar to it this morning. So I've had a lot today with the poop. This is a residential area, but we are in a flight path. I don't know why that would happen here.
No, that's not from the flight, baby. Somebody had a drone or something. Possibly it could have been some birds. If I'm not mistaken, most birds poop turn white, you know, but or it has that little white finish to it or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about. It looked like some other shit. Yeah, it's something else, man. Somebody done it with a drone or something.
I have my A&P license. I went to school to be an aircraft mechanic. And I didn't know that there was even a way to release it mid-flight. So that's why I'm a little confused.
It's not. They don't release it mid-flight. No, they do it at the end of the flight, you know.
I'm gonna look into it.
Have a good day.
I applaud you that you still got your coffee.
It's gonna take a lot to stand between me and my.
He said, I applaud you that you still got your coffee.
I applaud you that you
Yeah, because I wouldn't
still
have.
got your coffee.
Nasty.
It's gonna take a lot to stand between me and my coffee.
So you gonna let some shit drop into your coffee? You dead? Hooked on the coffee? Man, hell no. I'd have went somewhere else. I'd have went to the gas station at that point. Fix some coffee from the gas station. Okay. At that point, hell is wrong with that woman? I'm about that thing. We got Kelsey Easton up in the building. Appreciate you pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Say, hell no, I want my money back and I'm out. Indubitably. I done let my damn situation go out and my damn lighter out. I don't know if I got another lighter in the bag right here. Not the one down to the car. Yeah, how y'all feel about that, man? I'd have been about that thing. Ain't no doo-doo finna drop up in my damn caramel latte. No, not today. Hell, she said it's gonna be a lot. Don't have to come between me and my coffee. It don't take that much. Anyway, what's the motherfucking cake? Dear, I hope each and every last one of y'all good. Hit that like button. Appreciate y'all pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. We just shooting the shit. That's what we doing. I would have sped off. I'm telling you, unless I paid, then I'd have been waiting on my change. Or I'd have called with the windows up. I'd have called, let them know, hey, I'm not letting this window down because I'm not chancing me reaching my arm out there and it burning off from some doo-doo dropping on it. I don't know what's in that doo-doo. It could be some acid in that doo-doo. I'm not taking no chances. Yeah. But she got her coffee. She got her coffee, though. Probably some little droplets fell off up in there, some little rain droplets, still misting off up in the air. They say you're supposed to close the lid on your toilet when you flush, because all those little fumes spew off up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Those little particles spew off up in the air that we can't see. It's getting all on your toothbrush. I keep a cover on my toothbrush. Yeah, it's a little cover, little clamp cover here. Yeah, I make sure my toothbrush covered up. You know, but anyway, it's getting on your toothbrush, anything else that you got laying around that you wouldn't want. All that little fecal matter, just getting all on everything. So you don't think any of those particles from the air still spewing down? It's done splattered on the damn top of the car, pow, and it's still spewing in the air that we can't see, just lingering around in the air. You know what I'm saying? You know how dust just be floating in the air sometimes, the dust particles. Yeah, Dookie still spewed off in the air, and you gonna get your coffee? You sick? She don't take baths. She the type that don't take baths. Don't wash her hands. Don't wash her ass. Yeah, I'm just because ain't no way I'd have sat there and got that damn coffee. Ain't no way. You feel me? Hit that like button. What's good? How y'all feeling? You feel me? I appreciate y'all pulling up to the Bootleg Ass Studio. We just shooting the shit as usual. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fornicating with Sheldon vibes. Check out my stream. Y'all know what I'm saying? We in the Bootleg Ass Studio, so we got to make sure the stream's still right. You feel me? We in the Bootleg Ass Studio. Okay, yo, so we in it big. You dig what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got a restaurant employee. In other news, speaking of restaurants, we got a restaurant employee fatally shot by a 12-year-old in King, authorities say. Now, I did a video a couple months back on okay, I'm sorry, I'm skimming over this video. I mean this story. Anyway, I did a video a couple months back on a McDonald's that was being sued by a parent of a 15-year-old girl who got pregnant by a 25-year-old predator, a pedophile already. He had a history of, you know what I'm saying, predatory activities of underage, of minors, underage. So he was the manager at McDonald's. And I did a video on it, covered it. And of course, I called him out. It's on YouTube right now. It's on Facebook, wherever you're watching it. I called him out. I said how sick he was. And I'm like, he even had on one of his previous cases, he said that he was accused of dealing with some young girls, but he took the charge for one of his cousins or something like that. Now that's weird as hell. Nobody takes those kinds of charges. And I even pointed that. I'm like, bro, you did that. Like you lying. You did that. You just a predator. You sick. I called him out. And I also called out the 15-year-old girl, because we got to hold these children accountable of their actions when they out here doing wrong. Otherwise, they're going to grow up to be sick individuals like this 25-year-old predator that I'm speaking of right now. But I called out the 15-year-old girl who got pregnant by him as well, because she willingly did what she did, even though it was illegal for her to, it wasn't legal for her to give consent in the state that she was in at her age. However, these little girls, these young girls be fast as hell, no guidance. They do be fast. Let's not act like that don't exist as well. So I called her out, just like I called him out, and I got a lot of flack on Facebook, got a lot of pushback on Facebook from a lot of the retired hoochie crowd, I would say, because it's the only ones who was really bothered by it. They wanted to call me all kind of predators and all this other stuff. And I'm like, and they like, she's a child. Yes, she's still a child, yada, yada, yada. You the type, in my mind, you the type that will allow your child to get away with this with no discipline. Because see, my child will go out here and do such a thing after, and I'm alive. I've been giving you the game since you've been a baby. I'm in your life since day one, telling you, steering you the right way. You go out here and you do something as low as that, then I'm gonna hold you accountable. And I'm gonna also be upset with the guy that did it, but I'm gonna hold you accountable because you came from me and I know you know better because I gave you the tools. So I asked in the video, I was like, Mama, are you disciplining your child? Because it seems as if she was just wanting the bag because she's suing McDonald's for, I don't know if she's authoritative figure in her child's life or not. She may be, but in most cases, these women don't. They are friends with their children. You know what I'm saying? They've had them when they were at such a young age, and they've had boyfriends in and out their lives. You know what I'm saying? So these people don't know how to, this new age generation don't know how to respect men because they never seen men. So it's a domino effect of things. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I called out both of these people, and I got a lot of pushback because of me speaking on the girl talking about she's fasting. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, when can these children be held accountable for their actions? Because we have a Texas restaurant employee fatally shot by a 12-year-old. A 12-year-old fatally shot a Texas restaurant employee. So is it okay to hold them accountable for their actions when they kill somebody? When they go out here and delete somebody? Or, do we sweep that under the rug as well? Oh, they a kid, they're a child. They don't know no better. You can't be coming down on the kid like that. Because I'm telling y'all, where I come from, you gonna get some discipline. That's the only way to do better. But anyway, let's get up into this story right here. I said all that to say that we have a Sonic employee, unfortunately, fatally shot. Let me check out my stream. You feel me? We good? Check out my stream. Oh, yeah, we up in this thing. Anyway, King Police said the juvenile fired multiple shots after an argument between the adult suspect and the employee turned physical. The adult suspect? So it's multiple people. Officials in Johnson County say a juvenile was one of two people arrested in connection to a deadly shooting in Keene on Saturday night. The juvenile has not been identified, but the Johnson County Sheriff's Office said the suspect is 12 years old. According to a social media post from the Keene Police Department, they received multiple calls at 9:40 p.m. about a shooting at the Sonic drive-thru on South Old Betsy Road. When police arrived, they were directed to a man who was lying in the parking lot with multiple gunshot wounds. Police say they helped the victim until medical personnel arrived. He was then flown to a hospital where he was later pronounced deceased. Keene police identified the victim as 32-year-old Matthew Davis, a Keene resident who worked at the Sonic Drive-In. Investigators believe the shooting started with an argument between Davis and the adult suspect, who was who has been identified as 20-year-old Angel Gomez. According to police, Gomez was being disorderly in the Sonic parking lot after he arrived in a vehicle with other people. Gomez was then confronted by Davis, and the argument soon became physical. While they were fighting, police say a juvenile in Gomez's vehicle retrieved a gun and fired multiple shots, hitting the victim. Police said Gomez and the juvenile fled the area. Gomez returned to the scene and was arrested. They always say that, you know, a criminal gonna return back to the scene. You goofy, you dumb, but that's good because all criminals can't be smart. You feel me? Because it'd be hard to catch these dumb motherfuckers. Anyway, the juvenile was arrested after multiple agencies did an investigation that led them to a location in Rio Vista. Ken police say multiple guns were also recovered at the location. Gomez and the juvenile has been charged with murder, according to police. Yeah. It's wild out here. Rather it was self-defense. Who knows though? So the 12-year-old deleted the Sonic employee. Now Gomez, the one who was with the 12-year-old, was out there according to the article, he was being disruptive. You feel me? Disturbing the peace, if you will. So here comes Davis, the victim, in my mind, probably coming out there to secure the perimeter of his job, make sure everything is safe. You're gonna have to move around with that energy, bruh, because you are scaring customers and employees here. So I'm gonna need to ask you to leave the premises, if you will. I ain't going no more where. You feel me? You're gonna have to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Pick me up and move me about it. You know what I'm saying? Chaos probably then ensued. Once Gomez did what he did, Davis probably put them things on him, had him in a chokehold real hard. You feel me? He was talking about so breathing for his life. Here come little 12-year-old with that 5-5. Did him in. What you think? Sound about right? Sound about right to me. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? So seemed like Gomez was getting his ass handed to him. What it sounded like, because otherwise, you feel me? Sound like Davis was protecting his job. You feel me? The facility. And was doing it very well. What it sound like to me. Because otherwise, you know, he'd have just left with an ass whooping from Gomez. But see, Gomez is the one who got the ass whooping. And 12-year-old had to save whoever that was to him. Daddy, uncle, cousin, who knows? But yeah, unfortunate situation. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you just getting up in here, let me know who you is and where you from. We just shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all pulling up. Yeah, it's a lot going on in the world today. You feel me? Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. How y'all feeling out there? Hope everybody feeling lovely. Hit that like button, man. Let go. In other news, did y'all hear about this? We got a suspected DUI driver get pulled over and tries to switch seats with his dog. I cannot make this up. with his dog. Okay, making sure we good. So one man army over here, so we just got to make sure the stream is good. You know what I'm saying? Me in the bootleg ass studio hit that light, but let go. Police says a DUI suspect in Colorado tried to switch seats with his dog when pulled over. You can't make this up, man. Bro had to be hella drunk on that Jaeger. You know what I'm saying? Springfield, Colorado. Let's get to it. It says, it appears a man suspected of DUI in Colorado was trying to get out of the charges by putting his dog behind the wheel of the car he was driving, according to police. The Springfield Police Department shared details of the incident on their Facebook page. Y'all think they just amping it up just a little bit, just for, you know what I'm saying, publicity? Maybe. I don't know. I've seen some wild shit happen. These folks be out here drunk out their mind. According to police, the suspect was pulled over in the Springfield area at about 11:30 p.m. Saturday. He was reportedly driving 52 miles per hour in a 30 miles per hour zone. Bro was lit, foot heavy. You know what I'm saying? Foot heavy, giving it to that gas. The driver attempted to switch places with his dog, who was in the passenger seat, as the Springfield Police Department officer approached and watched the entire process. Part of the Facebook post by Springfield Police reads, the male party then exited the passenger side of the vehicle and claimed he was not driving. The male party showed clear signs of intoxication, and when asked about his alcohol consumption, the male party ran from the officer. The male party was apprehended quickly within about 20 yards of the vehicle. That's not very far. Police said the suspect, who wasn't identified in the Facebook post, had 2 active warrants for his arrest out of Pueblo, Colorado. The suspect was charged with DUI, speeding, resisting arrest, and driving under suspension. Sheesh. That man said his dog was driving, and that's what it was. He ain't lying. God damn it. Did you see him behind the wheel? Did you see that man behind the wheel? You feel me? I've heard dogs talking. I done heard the dog say, I love you. He barked that shit. And you know what I'm saying? I've seen some weird shit. Dog might have been driving that mother. Might have been pushing that bit. He can't read the damn speed limit sign. You know what I'm saying? He can't read that shit. Man, that man said the dog was driving, man. Shit, and I believe him. Let that man go. It's a lot of wild shit going on in this world, man. Y'all better be careful, man. You got dogs driving on the road and shit. AI taking over. Folk marrying AI. Speaking of, hold on, let me find this. Let's get up into that. Yeah, man, this girl was charging folk. There we go. Charging folks to be their girlfriend. She made an AI version of herself. Yeah. This what's going on in the world today and tomorrow. You feel me? Let me share the screen with y'all. Hit that like button. Speaking of some damn AI. Yo, check this out, right? Chill. An influencer created an AI version of herself that can be your girlfriend for $1 a minute. She says it could earn $5 million a month. $1 a minute, man. Where the story is? Load up. Shit. Easy on. Let go. Let me check out my stream. See what we looking like. Y'all good? Y'all sleep? You feel me? Like, y'all good? Y'all sleep? Yeah. So we up in the thing. Oh God, indubitably. They get up into this, man. They say Karen Marjorie, 23, has more than 1.8 million followers on Snapchat, but her virtual copy, an AI-powered voice-based chatbot called Karen AI, already has more than 1,000 paying subscribers. It's going down. Fortune was the first to report on Karen AI, a chatbot that was described as a virtual girlfriend and charged users $1 a minute to chat with it. Wow. Karen AI launched as a beta test earlier this month and generated $71,610 in revenue in about a week, almost entirely from men, Fortune reported, citing an income statement, man, mostly from men. So they asking questions about they getting they getting your analytics. You know what I'm saying? They getting information on you some kind of way, whether they asking it or you got a profile connected to it or something. So they know it's men. Anyway, let's continue. Citing an income statement provided by the influencer's business manager, according to Karen's AI's website, more than 2,000 hours were spent designing and coding the real life Marjorie's voice, behaviors, and personality into an immersive AI experience, which it says is available anytime and feels as if you're talking directly to Karen herself. It used now deleted videos. Oh, it used now deleted, so that means it's not there anymore. Videos from Marjorie's YouTube channel and layered it with OpenAI's GPT-4 API technology, Fortune reported. The influencer said Karen AI would allow her to communicate with more of her social media followers, adding that it's not currently possible for her to directly speak with each and every one of her followers per Fortune. So you mean to tell me you are going to make this thing speak for you? You still aren't speaking to each and every last one of your followers because you're not going to know that experience. You're not going to even remember that experience. Whether you remember it or not, you're not going to actually have it to begin with in order for you to remember it. So I'm saying you're still not having it. Just because it's a AI version of you, it's not you. So yes, your user may be getting a feel of what it's like to speak with you. You still not having. Am I making sense to somebody? Am I not? Because you know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all probably feel like this shit makes sense to what she's doing, what she said. But anyway, Karen AI is going to come and fill that gap that she can't feel about, speaking to each and every last one of her followers. She told the magazine, adding that it might be able to cure loneliness. I don't think so, but hey, they still gathering studies on it. So let's see. Let's see. It might do something for some, I don't know though. I don't know. This is only going to drive people more and more crazy because we are not going to have real dialogue with humans in the next 20 or 50 years if we keep on going with the rate of technology or AI like this. Like people already don't have good rapport with each other. They don't know how to talk with each other. Customer service don't even exist. Like the shit has gone down. You feel me? Like people don't know how to have good customer service no more. Because they don't deal with people. They it's all social and it's trash. People trolling online all day. You feel me? So they have no respect for one another. The new generation just gone. They ain't gonna have no kind of real human interaction. So it's not gonna cure no loneliness. She's gonna drive loneliness even more because you're gonna still long for it. It's like watching corn and releasing yourself. You still gonna want a real human being. You just doing that to fill the void for the moment. But when they go off, you can't roll over and squeeze somebody, you know what I'm saying? Spoon. You feel me? You can't wake up in the morning and have, you don't have those other experiences that come with that. So I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Marjorie told Fortune that she thought Karen AI could eventually bring in $5 million a month, basing this on $20,000. This is basing this on 20,000 of her 1.8 million Snapchat followers signing up for the service. Okay. Hold on. Let me check the chat, see if I done missed any of y'all. Y'all up in this thing? Ain't. Okay, let go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't missed no chat. All right, where was I? Okay. Marjorie also told Fortune that signing up for Karen AI would provide subscribers with some of the benefits of having a real life companion. So your subscribers, if you're paying, people should be getting, like, you know what I'm saying, some kind of deal, you know. But hey, I ain't mad at the hustle. Get your money on. Whether you need somebody to be comforting or loving, or you just want to rant about something that happened at school or at work, Karen AI will always be there for you, she said. But according to the Fortune reporter, Alexandra Sterlich, the AI feels more like an intimacy ready Siri than a virtual girlfriend. Intimacy ready Siri. And then she said, Karen will always be there for you. Not if you ain't got that dollar for that minute. Then Karen gonna go to sleep on your ass. You feel me? Karen AI. Wow. Sterling wrote that while Karen AI could offer recipes, commentary on the news, and words of support, it could also encourage erotic discourse and detailed sexual scenarios. Marjorie, who has experienced stalkers turning up at their home, said she was aware that her AI persona could also put her at risk of further stalking. But she told Fortune that this was just part of the influencer game, adding that she had hired 24/7 security and would not share her location with her followers. Is that right? Is that right? How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that, though? It's wild out here, man. I know y'all like to sleep, but we got a couple people in the building. I appreciate y'all pulling up to the Bootleg Ass Studio. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all right here shooting shit with Sheldon. We up in this thing. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Do me a big favor. Hit that like button. Oh, God. Indubitably. Yo. Yeah. For sure. Yo. Speaking of no more human interaction, you know, they done took all of the registers out of majority of these grocery stores and stuff like that. That's another reason why customer service is going down, because people ain't dealing with the customer no more. Anyway, at the self-checkout, they asking people to tip at the self-checkout now. You feel me? We can't get a break nowhere as a consumer. They're gonna get that dollar some kind of way. They're gonna milk that dollar some kind of way. The same way they got these subscriptions for like certain features on your vehicle. If you want seat warmers for, like, if you got a BMW or Mercedes Benz or something, like one of them, they got a subscription, maybe both of them. Man, Tammy Dunn asked me, am I not lighting up the situation? See, I'm gonna have to leave y'all in a minute ago, because check it out. Oh, I might got one over here that might work. My lighter went out on me, and I let my little situation go out. I ran in my mouth, of course. You feel me? But what was I saying? Yeah, they asking you to tip at these restaurants. I mean, these grocery stores. But as a consumer, yeah, we can't get no break, man. Everything going up through the roof. Oh yeah, I was talking about those the BMW, you know what I'm saying, or the Mercedes. They got these subscriptions if you want to seat warmers, you know what I'm saying, if you want to start your car up with your phone. It's a subscription for all of that. Crazy as hell. That's one way for them to milk that dollar from you. Keep that dollar going, coming. Let's get into this though, man. According to the Inside, they say customers are being asked to tip even at self-checkout. Some say it's emotional blackmail. Self-checkout machine. First of all, hold up. They want you to pay more, and they paying less because they ain't paying these people for these jobs no more to be, cashiers. So they saving $1. And I also did a video where they did the math, they broke it down on how paying an employee even at minimum wage, they are saving money by using these self-checkout machines. It's like the self-checkout machine, because the cost for the self-checkout machine was like X amount of dollars. And then if you broke that down for a year, it would be like paying an employee like $3 an hour, maybe even less than that, plus the maintenance on it every other year when it goes down. You know what I'm saying? Like that was saving tremendous amounts of money. So they trying to milk you. This is how the rich get rich and the poor get poor, man. Real talk. Anyway, let's go. It's like self-checkout machines at cafes, sports stadiums, and airports are asking for tips, and customers aren't happy about giving extra money to machines. The Wall Street Journal reported on the rise of digital. Now the cafes. No. I can't even say the cafes because first of all, I had to do some work by ordering it. You done crossed out that experience of me having a face-to-face contact with somebody. A lot of us don't like people no more though. But that's because we don't deal with each other no more. You feel me? So a lot of y'all may want to not deal with a customer, but you should have that choice. I mean, not deal with an employee, but you should have that choice if you want to order it using a machine or if you want to go to a human being. I'm just saying, that's my take on it. Anyway, the Wall Street Journal reported on the rise of digital self-checkout kiosks and how customers have responded to tip prompts. Many customers who were asked to tip workers with whom they had no interaction were frustrated with those prompts, per the journal. The report spoke to a half a dozen customers around the U.S. Though some people were willing to tack on the extra fees, some were willing to do so. You feel me? The majority said tip queues were confusing, and many said they were unsure where the money was going. Real talk. I'm always like, man, no, if I'm going out to eat, I'm gonna ask the person who waited on us if they take cash, if I got it, or if they got a cash app or something where I can send them the money, because I wanted to go to them. It's not going, but also I do understand that it goes to the dishwasher and stuff like that when you do it on certain things. So it has been times where I put like a $5 tip or $10 tip extra because I ain't putting too much on that what you call on the machine or in the paying on my card. You feel me? If it's not going to a human, I'm not gonna put too much on there. But if I go to a restaurant, I might put like $5 on there on top of what I've gave to the person, who waited on this. But I don't trust it. I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? You can call me what you want, but I don't trust it. So I'm gonna ask the person, hey man, hey, I got this right here for you. I wanted to put it in your hand because yada yada yada. Or, and I said, man, it could have been a lady or whatever. I'm gonna ask them, hey, you got Cash App, you got PayPal, you got something where you mind me sending it to you if you don't take cash, if you don't, whatever. I'm just saying, like, we don't trust these machines and shit. Like, anyway. One customer who took a beer from a self-service beer fridge at San Diego's Petco Park was asked to include a tip on his order, the Journal reported. I was confused because it wasn't entirely clear who I was tipping. He told the Journal, adding that he would still tip 20% anyway. A spokesperson for the stadium, which is the home of the San Diego Padres, told the Journal that all to include a 10% to 20% tip on a $6 bottle of water at a OTG gift shop in Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey. Said that the ask was a bit of emotional blackmail. Per the Journal, the customer did not tip. A spokesperson for OTG told the Journal that all tip money collected is pooled and then paid out to the staff members working that particular shift. And I can understand that. That would be nice. That would be dope. That would be awesome. Does everybody work the same though? Does everybody deserve an equal amount? And who's to say that I want to give my money to everyone? I may have had a bad experience with one waiter or waitress and ask for another one, and I don't want that person to get anything from it. So I'm just saying there's different situations on why people are not really trusting this. Like, we don't know, I want to be able, if I'm gonna tip, I want to know where my money is going. I mean, let's be fair. Tipping has been an increasingly controversial point of debate in the country, with many Americans experiencing tipping fatigue as they get asked to tip at more places and face the effects of inflation. They want to tip, but they ain't getting paid at work or whatever they income. Landlords have been taken to TikTok to make a case for gratuity to be added onto rent. You don't goddamn say. Are you serious? Man. Anyway, while the first unionized Apple store in Maryland is fighting for the introduction of a tipping system, that said, customers haven't stopped tipping. Total tips received by full-service restaurants and quick-service restaurants were up 6.5% and 15.86%, and respectively, in the fourth quarter of 2022 when compared to the same period in 2021. A spokesperson for the payment platform Block told Insider. This data reflects all tips received and not just from self-service kiosks. Damn. Man, tell the ATMs to tippers. They're gonna be asking for tips at that. They already busting tips at the ATM, but they're gonna be asking for a tip on top of what they charging after a while. And your ass ain't gonna be able to get your money if you don't tip. We got Tammy Dunlap say, tell the ATMs to tippers. Not for real though. If you want us to tip, we got to get this money from somewhere. Shit. Tell our employers to tip us. You feel me? Whoever the employer, however you get wherever your means of money. If you do service, it's cool. If you're doing a service job, you can ask for tips. There's nothing wrong with tips. Ain't nothing wrong with a tip. Ain't nothing wrong with tips. We just want to know that our tip is going to the right place, and we don't want to be overly paying tips and ask for tips all the time, because sometimes you don't deserve a tip. Sometimes we just don't deserve no damn tip. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't deserve a tip. Sometimes we have not put in enough work for a tip. Sometimes we go to the bare minimum to serve. I need to have a great experience. Make me want to come back. Make me feel like, hey, man, y'all got such and such here tonight. I would love for that person to be here, wait for me or do my service. So, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to get your nails done, hair done, whatever. You know, you got certain people you look for. I'm just saying. We ain't trying to play no goddamn machine. Oh God, it's getting crazy out here. It's getting ridiculous. And then landlords talking about some gratuity and still won't rent on time. Some got to give. You either want a gratuity or this motherfucker on time. Some gonna give. So if you want some gratuity, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait on that gratuity. You feel me? It rough out here. And you want it all, I bet. It ain't gonna be on the 1st, it's gonna be on the 15th. That's when you're gonna get it. Yeah, talking about some earn that shit. Definitely. When I ask you to come over and fix it, you know what I'm saying? Yo, fix it real quickly, expeditiously. Don't put it on the back end. You feel me? Oh my raw, yo. All kind of good shit. Anyway, man, you know, it's getting crazy out here, man. It's wild out here. It's wild. How y'all feeling? Hit that like button. Teachers need to be tipped indubitably. It's a whole lot of people that ain't getting tips. They need tips. They talking about some tips. She, man. Indubitably. Appreciate y'all putting up to the bootleg ass studio. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here. Sheldon bootleg ass studio shooting the shit. Let it go. What we got? What's the news? What's the odds? Y'all up in this thing? Y'all up in this thing with Sheldon Vibes and Sheldon bootleg ass studio. All right, so check it out. I want to do that one? No. Nah. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do this. So there was some cocaine found taped inside a fake pregnancy belly. It was found taped inside a rubber pregnancy belly during the traffic stop. Can't make this up. Can't make this up, y'all. Hit that like button. Let it go. Hold on, let me share this. All right, here we go. Yeah. Cocaine found taped inside a rubber pregnancy belly during traffic stop. Let go. Let's see what's going down.
Getting out.
But it keep on.
To Anderson County now, more than 1,500 grams of cocaine were found inside a rubber pregnancy belly during a traffic stop. So deputies say Anthony Miller and Samika Mitchum were pulled over on I-85. They say the first red flag during that stop was when the two had conflicting information about Mitchum's due date. So they
somebody's snitching. Cause back it up, that look like a pregnant nose. That nose look very well pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Out about it. Somebody snitching. Telling you right now, because how the hell you just gonna be like, oh, that's a pregnant belly.
Due date. So they say as she realized they were suspicious, Mitchum ran and the drugs fell from the fake rubber stomach. Take a look at this photo. You can see that.
So your big pregnant ass out here running. No.
There, both are now facing trafficking cocaine charges.
Diesel. Let's play that one more game.
Getting out to Anderson County now, more than 1,500 grams of cocaine were found inside a rubber pregnancy belly during a traffic stop. So deputies say Anthony Miller and Samika Mitchum were pulled over on I-85. They say the first red flag during that stop was when the two had conflicting information about Mitchum's due date. So they say as she realized.
How they expect his ass to know? Look at him. How they expect him to know when the due date is? She don't even know how far along she supposed to be. If she was pregnant, let's just be 1,000. She look like the type who wouldn't even know. Shit, I'm 6 months. He gonna go along with it. He don't know. I'm just saying, somebody snitching. Why are you asking these questions in the first place, Mr. Officer? What gives? I was taught to not ever ask a woman about, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all a quick story. I was working at H&M, right? True story. I swear to God, I put it on everything. And I got two sisters. I grew up with a bunch of women, so I know not to ask women certain things. You feel me? They say don't ask a lady her age, but I don't give a damn. I'm a ask, especially. Well, I don't have to ask now because I ain't dealing. I'm engaged, so I ain't got to worry about that. But in a world of if I was single, I'm asking age, cause what the fuck. Anyway, I know certain things. I know how to speak to a woman. And anyway, I'm checking this lady out. Not checking her out, like, what I'm saying, but I'm at work, scanning her items, checking her out at the register. And I noticed there was a bump on her stomach. A little pudge, nice and round. She was a slim lady. She wasn't big. She wasn't, she was like a slim lady. So I'm scanning, just trying to make conversation with her, ask her how her day was. And, then I asked her, how far along was she? She asked me, no, she told me she wasn't pregnant. Do you know how awkward that was for me? I don't know if she was bullshitting with me or not. I don't know if she was just, testing me to be like, hey, don't ever ask a lady that no more. That's none of your business. So I don't know if she was doing that or if she really wasn't pregnant. I didn't know that because at this point, I'm like, she do got a round belly. I'm like, I ain't asking no woman that no more. I'm just saying, like, it's a touchy situation when you're dealing with a woman in her weight anyway, and she's pregnant. You feel me? I'm just saying, like, those hormones get the raging. So it's certain ways that you shouldn't. In certain ways, you got to come at a lady when she's quote unquote pregnant. And what if she was just a big lady? You asking her if she pregnant, how far along it was? You being disrespectful. How did you know she was pregnant? How did you know to ask this question? Tammy Dunlap say they knew to ask. Real talk. Cause somebody snitching. They ain't just no good cops like that. They ain't just out here. Hold on. They ain't just out here just, what I'm saying, super duper cop able to just pull somebody over and get the drugs like that. Nah, somebody giving you the information. You knew.
About Mitchum's due date. First red flag during that stop was when the two had conflicting information about Mitchum's due date. So they say as she realized they were suspicious, Mitchum ran and...
See, they taking pictures and shit like, yeah, oh, we look how good we are, and then we just gonna take a picture with the trophy and stuff. Man, listen, y'all got intel.
And the drugs fell from the fake rubber stomach. Take a look at this photo. You can see that there. Both are now facing trafficking cocaine charges.
Yeah. What it do, man? Hit that like button. Hope everybody up in here good. Let me check my bootleg ass stream out. You feel me? We up in anything? Yeah. We up in anything. Oh God. Hit that like button. If you just getting up in here, let me know who you is and where you from. In her face stomach. What happened to the tire wheel? The game done changed. Yeah, it's done elevated. They done caught on to that tire. The snitches gave it up long time ago. Yeah, they doing it all now, man. They putting it up in the vaginal area. They putting it in their hair. They doing all kind of things. Actually, it's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's done elevated. You know what I'm saying? The game done elevated. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm nocturnal in Florida. What it do? The Floridians up in the building. I was just shouting y'all out just a moment ago because at the beginning of the show we were talking about how that brawl went down at Orlando. You feel me? Them family members didn't want to move for the photo op. You know what I'm saying? So they had to put them paws on their head. You know what I'm talking about? It's always going down in Florida. You feel me? Shout out to my Floridians. We up in this thing. Sheldon bootleg ass studio. Yeah. What it do? What's next? What I got next for y'all? Let me see. You know what I'm talking about? I got a couple stories, you feel me? I just wanted let me see which one we're gonna roll with next. Yeah. And where it go? I just had it. The one that I wanted to do next. There we go. Yeah. Speaking of them popos, we got this man right here. Done bum rushed the cop and beat his ass. Get that man that word. Check me out. Says man bum rushes cop and beats him up inside his patrol car. Cops gun him down. You feel me? That's not fair. It's not fair. You can't take an ass whooping police. Y'all give them all the time. Now, how fair is that? Y'all give ass whippings all the time. If a man turned around and shoot your ass dead, will it then be called self-defense? Because I'm telling you right now, you a man just like I'm a man. You put your drawers on the same way I put my drawers on. You feel me? You bleed the same way I bleed, unless you are AI bot or some shit. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying you ain't no more right than what I am. So if you gonna come and bum rush me, I'm in fear of my life. If I get the upper hand to get my hand on my pistol and you a police, you got a badge on, why does it matter if you got a badge on or not? Why can't I defend myself like any other person? Because that's God's law. You feel me? He don't recognize no badges and no shit like that. You feel me? I live under God's law, and any man doing me wrong deserve what he get. You feel me? If I can get that upper hand, that's what I'm seeking. You know what I'm saying? Pay the consequences later. I have to deal with God because can't nobody judge me on earth. You feel me? It's that's where I'm at with it. Like, why we put police on the pedestal so high? Certain people with a title so high above others. You know what I'm saying? In an inhumane way. It'd be different if we put them on the pedestal for their position of what they do. He's a police officer. Treat him such. He's a doctor. He went to school for a doctorate degree. Make sure you call his name with doctor in front of it. Respect him as such. That doesn't mean he deserves to live more than somebody who's a bum on the street. You feel what I'm saying? So why do we put certain people on a higher pedestal in an inhumane way? That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, man, do me wrong. Any man, and he got a badge. God say I can defend myself. That's what he told me. I don't know what he told you. I'm just saying. Anyway, why is this all in my way over here? Okay, anyway. On Thursday, a wildly unpredictable physical altercation unfolded when a patron took the fight to a police officer. Is this something missing right there? No, that's it. Okay. When a patron took the fight to a police officer during an arrest. Let me reload this. I feel like it's something missing right there. No, that's what it say. Okay. On Thursday, a wildly unpredictable physical altercation unfolded when a patron took the fight to a police officer during an arrest attempt shortly after he was identified as the suspect of a stolen U-Haul truck. The on-camera incident took place at a gas station in Alexandria, Virginia, where the U-Haul driver bum rushed the arresting police officer inside of his patrol car, igniting an intense life or death struggle as bystanders looked on. Initially, the unidentified U-Haul driver gained the upper hand before overtaking the police officer's firearm. I'm just saying. Now, in this situation, the criminal is a criminal. So, but I was just speaking of like the other situations when police officers unjustly do what they do. Now, if he's a criminal, he had the right to do, arrest them, of course. You know what I'm saying? I want police officers to be out here doing a job for sure. I don't want them to be out here not doing a job. Anyway, where was I at? Initially, the unidentified U-Haul driver gained the upper hand before overtaking the police officer's firearm. However, the arresting officer somehow managed to muster a distress call to his colleagues during the fray. The fight continued as both men seemingly tried to gain control of the patrol car before it inadvertently went in reverse and spun from the gas station parking lot to an adjacent McDonald's parking lot, resulting in a collision with another automobile. Moments later, the arrested officer's colleague arrived on the scene and shot the U-Haul driver, who was reportedly on top of the arresting officer. Give him that word. I'm talking about bow, 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 bow. I'm talking about feeding them licks. You feel me? They heard it from across the street. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, fully engaged in an attack. Ultimately, the assailant was killed, and the arresting officer was transported to a local hospital for his injuries. He was ready. He had a death note. He was like, you know what? I'm going all the way out. This is it. I want him to kill me. So yeah, I'm doing it. And I'm going out with a bang. Yeah. The name of the U-Haul driver has not been identified, has not been made public. I wonder why. Guess what race it is? Leave me in the comment section below. I don't know. We don't know. He's not been identified, but leave me your guess in the comment section. You feel me? Nor have the contents from the stolen U-Haul truck. None of this stuff has been made public. The investigation is ongoing. Sadly, it was another incident in many on-camera fights between Fairfax cops and patrons. What? Sadly, it was another incident in many on-camera fights between. I don't know what that means. The link in this photo or video may be broken, or the post may have been removed. Police probably asked their ass to take that shit down. Okay. So I'm not, since they took it down on Instagram, I'm not gonna play it on my channel. Y'all can go look for it elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play it on here because I ain't risking my channel. You feel me? Hell, I'm on probation right now from Facebook here. Oh God, indubitably. Hit that like button. I hope each and every last one of y'all doing great, having a lovely night. Who we got? We got good morning, Sheldon vibes and everybody. No. Wrong one. I'm sorry. Right there. Stephanie Smith, what it do? Appreciate you putting her to the bullet ass stew. Indubitably. They didn't want to show that butt whipping. Yeah, the police officer getting handled. See. Yeah, you see how they don't want to show that. The police officers getting their ass handed to them. They don't want to show that. But they quick to show a man getting slain. A black man at there getting slain. Let me see. I'm watching the video. Yeah. You can't really see nothing. Oh. They crashed into the vehicle. Let me see. I'm trying to see if is it viewable. Like, can I show it to y'all? It really ain't really showing much. It really ain't showing much, man. At least right now. Okay, the other police officers pulled up and drew down. They probably took it down because they probably showing them getting deleted. Yeah. They probably I think they deleted them on camera. So that's probably why they took it down. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised. What it do? Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for putting up to Sheldon bootleg ass studio. It's a lot going on in the world, man. A lot of crazy things happening. Indubitably. You know what I'm saying? Who we got up in the bootleg ass stew? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know who you is and where you from up in this thing. On God, y'all could be anywhere up in the world. You know what I'm saying? We it's late night. We shooting this shit. It's 3:25 up in Texas right now. You know what I'm saying? And we live. You feel me? That's what's going down. You know what I'm saying? So check this out, man. We got this lady did a drive-by style ass whipping with a bat. Did y'all hear about this? Let's get up into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's check this out. She was going around just handing out ass whippings with bats, man. You feel me? Hold up. Wait a second. Appreciate y'all for putting it to the bootleg ass studio, man. Y'all could be anywhere up in the world, man. But y'all chilling. The bootleg ass studio. We just shooting shit like we do. Yo. Chicago lady.
The suspect just 20.
For the woman behind a string of baseball bat attacks.
The suspect, just 26 years old, now facing multiple felony charges. CBS 2's Sal Rezine live at 26 in California. And Sal, that's where she'll be in bond court later today.
Yeah, that's right. And guys, police tracking down this suspect in Albany Park, very close to where many of these attacks happened, many of them violent. And in some cases, she attacked multiple women at one time. Take a look at your screen. This is the woman that they have in custody, 26-year-old Denise Solorzano.
I had to redo
For
that.
the woman behind a string of baseball.
It was on down. It was on. I had to change the settings, man. You know what I'm saying? But 4K, what's wrong with us? You know, HD that thing. You feel me? That bit was on you feel me? That bit was on 144p. We can't do that.
For the woman
Can't do
behind a
that.
string of baseball bat attacks.
The
Take that up.
suspect, just 26 years old, now facing multiple felony charges. CBS 2's Sal Resign live at 26 in California. And Sal, that's where she'll be in bond court later today.
She looked like that girl that used to be on all of that. That big girl that was on all of that. Y'all remember? Y'all probably too young to remember all of that, man. It was a woman. Hold on. I'm sorry. We're gonna get back to the story. Hit like, but subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Oh, it's a hefty. You know what I'm saying? Here she go right here. Hold up. Lori Beth is her name. Y'all remember this? Y'all too young for this? This lady right here? Yeah. Hold up. To the right, all the way to the right over here. Yo. This right here. Yo. Am I tripping? Nah. All right, man. Y'all don't think so? Okay, well. Anyway. Let's get back to
Behind a string of baseball bat attacks.
The suspect, just 26 years old, now facing multiple felony charges. CBS 2's Sal Resign live at 26 in California. And Sal, that's where she'll be in bond court later today.
Yeah, that's right. And guys, police tracking down this suspect in Albany Park, very close to where many of these attacks happened, many of them violent. And in some cases, she attacked multiple women at one time. Take a look at your screen. This is the woman that they have in custody, 26.
She lucky she ain't get the shit shot out of her.
6-year-old Denise Solorzano facing at least 8 felony counts of aggravated battery. Some of those charges including use of a deadly weapon. We'll warn you, the video we're going to show you here is disturbing, captured by a neighbor's home security camera. The suspect seen at one point getting out of a white car and attacking the victim. You can see there's a baby stroller very close by. Police say just 30 minutes earlier, the same female suspect attacked 2 other women. The neighbor who shared her footage with us says she could not believe what was happening.
I thought it was a joke at first, and then upon realizing that it wasn't, I was very scared and just sort of in shock.
Multiple attacks documented by police in this case. In all, they believe 9 victims are involved here, violently attacked by this woman. We're told she will be in bond court at 1:30 today. I'm live from 26 in California. Sal Resign, CBS 2 News.
Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, I was over here trying to light up my other, both of these bad boys out. Oh God, where the hell is my other lighter at, man? It must be in the other room over there. I know I got one in the car. Anyway, she going around just randomly giving folks that work with a bat. She lucky they be knowing who to try this shit on. Get that handed to them. People got a lot of nerves these days doing weird ass shit. Oh, this is the one that I was gonna do. This is the one that I was intended to do after the one I just did with the police getting the shit beat up out of them by the dude, and they end up having to fatally take them out. You know what I'm saying? This the one I wanted to do right here. We got a 13-year-old Florida male described as hardened criminal shoots cop during chase. I can't say I'm mad at young man. I can't say I'm mad at the young man. I can't say I'm mad at the young man. You feel me? I can't say I'm mad at him. You know what I'm saying? He is 13 though. That's one. He's 13. If he was 23, 33, you know, I'd be even more proud of him. I'd be like, okay, so he really, you know, he was unfortunately living a certain lifestyle, but he understood that, you know, taking out the open enemy instead of just somebody who look like you all of the time. Yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense to nobody, but let's just continue on with the story. You feel me? But anyway, I can't say I'm mad at the young man. Got a 13-year-old in Florida, man. On Wednesday evening, a police chase in Lakeland, Florida, involving a 13-year-old male named. They identified him. Why? Because he took out an officer. See, we had a 12-year-old who took out a Sonic employee that I did a video. That I covered earlier on in the show. They didn't identify him because it was just a Sonic employee. See, that's what I'm talking about. I was just saying a moment ago. Why do we put certain people on a pedestal in an inhumane way just because they got a certain title? So this man took out a police officer, and we're gonna reveal his name because he took out a police officer, and we know we usually don't reveal the identification. The identity of minors unless we want to. We pick and choose. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, so we got the 13-year-old male name. His name is Wesley Dahmers. He came to a dangerous halt shortly after the juvenile predator shot his pursuer in the foot. In the foot? Boy, you should. If you gonna. He 13. He 13. He is 13. All right, take it easy on him. Young sir, if you're gonna do that to somebody that's got a badge, if you already done took it there. You already took it there. You might as well finish the job. Y'all gonna be mad at me. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking what I'm just saying how I feel though. Cause they're gonna treat you the same way, man. They finna hang him. They're gonna treat this man as an adult. I can bet my bottom dollar. They're gonna try this man as an adult. He shot his pursuer in the foot. The incident reportedly started when a police officer named Jamie Smith overheard a shootout at a local park. Upon spotting a Dodge Avenger that matched the description regarding a drive-by shooting in the area, Officer Smith pursued the vehicle until three suspects named Jermaine Julian, 19, Leonard Spate Jr., 14, and Wesley Dahmers, 13, hopped out and made a run for it. Officer Smith chased Wesley Dahmers into a residential establishment called the Carrington Place Apartments before the teenager pulled off a tactical maneuver once he rounded the corner. So that motherfucker pulled a tactical maneuver. I wonder what kind of maneuver that was. With Officer Smith hot on his trail, Dahmers crouched down and waited for his pursuer to turn the corner before discharging his Taurus 9mm semi-automatic handgun 3 times. After being struck in the foot by a bullet, Officer Smith returned fire, hitting Dahmers in his leg and abdomen. The young shooter, who law enforcement later described as a hardened criminal, was transported to Tampa General Hospital, where he remains under the watch of the police. Now, this young man just threw his life away. They may or may not hit him with the book. He's 13, so it's hard to say if they're gonna try him as an adult or not. You feel me? I'm sure they is on the grounds of the circumstances. Dahmers has no regard for life. None. Zero, said Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd during a press conference regarding the matter. He may be 13 years old chronologically, but he's a hardened criminal willing to shoot it out with cops. According to Judd, law officials are lobbying for Dahmers to be tried as an adult in court. Shortly after the shootout, Officer Smith, he treated for the wound shortly after the shootout, Officer Smith, he treated for the wound he sustained and later released. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what the news got to say.
Breaking new details on a shooting where a 13-year-old is accused of getting into a shootout with a police officer, injuring the officer first. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd giving an update to the shooting that happened yesterday.
Them boys did say a tactical style maneuver. These niggas, where these niggas been training at? Look how they hopped up out that thing.
Officer injuring the officer.
The car still rolling. Am I tripping?
First, Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd giving an update.
Car still rolling. Did he roll out there, bitch? See, you gotta roll with it.
Judd giving an update to the shooting that happened.
That man roll with it. These niggas is training for this
yesterday in Lakeland, sharing new video from the Lakeland police officer who was involved. He says this started as a shooting call. As the officer arrived, he saw someone jumping.
They ain't training too hard because he got walked down. I mean, I know he in a vehicle, dude, police in the vehicle, but why he ain't up here by dude over here? Because this man right here running a little too slow. He hopped out that thing like he was ready, but then he ain't finished. See, when you come strong, you got to finish. When he hopped out, that concrete busted him up. See, it didn't hurt him as much. He hopped out on feet.
Sheriff Grady Judd giving an update to the shooting that happened yesterday.
See there? When he hopped out, he hit that concrete. Oh. Yeah. See, boy hopped out on them feet. So he was gone.
Yesterday in Lakeland, sharing new video from the Lakeland police officer who was involved. He says this started as a shooting call. As the officer arrived, he saw someone jump into a car and take off. Then, after a short pursuit, the sheriff says all three people in the car jumped out, including a 13-year-old getting out on the sidewalk with a gun in his hand. The officer ran after him, rounding a corner.
You see how they be lying? They said the dude was crouched down waiting on him. Said dude was sitting down waiting on him, crouched down. I just read it to y'all, man. Do this look like some crouched the hell down?
Out, including a 13-year-old.
That don't look like he came around and he said he was waiting on him, crouched down. As he bent that corner, he shot him in the foot. And then officer returned fire. This is what it said. I just read it to y'all. I'm not making this up. You see how they be fabricating shit? Man. Now, he did look like he's turning around, busting that bit. Look like he's running in that direction. He turned around and hit him with that yell. But they still fabricating the story, is what I'm saying. These little white lies, we got to get rid of that. We need the truth and nothing but it.
Then, after a short pursuit, the sheriff says all three people in the car jumped out, including a 13-year-old getting out on the sidewalk with a gun in his hand. The officer ran after him, rounding a corner to see a gun pointed at him.
What Officer Smith did last night was nothing short of heroic, and I'm very proud that he performed the way that we knew that he would when we hired him. So, but his condition is good. We anticipate that he will probably be released sometime today.
And the Lakeland chief says the 13-year-old shot at the officer.
There was no crouch down. Boy, they be lying.
3 times. The team was also injured in the shootout. A 19-year-old and a 14-year-old were also arrested.
That was uncalled for. The lies is just uncalled for. Like, I'm just, the lies just be uncalled for. Like, what we doing, man? You feel me? He's lucky he got arrested alive. They know better to be fooling with Shady. Grady, I heard about Grady. I heard it's crazy. I heard it's wild, a wild place to be. How y'all feeling though? You live in Polk County? What he do? They're gonna get him for shooting him in the leg for damn so. For damn so. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you just getting up in the building. Let me know who you is and where you from, man. You feel me? Yeah. Appreciate y'all for putting up to the bootleg ass studio. It's free to get up in here. You feel me? So do me a favor, hit that like button. Yeah. Yo. Y'all see that cash out? scrolling across at the bottom of the screen. Did I put it up there? Yo. If you're watching me on YouTube, you feel me? Those super chats is wonderful and I appreciate them. So if you want to do a super chat, that's all great and dandy, fine and dandy. But I would much rather you shoot that cash out because YouTube like to take a big amount of it. If I'm not mistaken, they take about 70%, and I'm only gonna get a 30% of that. No, I can't. Thanks for man. I appreciate that, Tammy. Appreciate you for making my night by pulling up to the bootleg ass studio, shooting the shit with me. You made my night. So I'm glad that I can make your night in return. It's a give and take type of thing out here. You feel me? That's how we gotta be. We can't always be looking to receive. We gotta be looking to give. You feel me? And I'm glad that you could give to me a good night and I could give to you a good night. That's what's up. Indubitably. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Let me see. Do y'all one more? What we got? What's the news? What's the olds, man? What's the news? What's the olds? We just shooting the shit. I really want to run and go grab my damn lighter, but I ain't want to just leave y'all. I hit this damn button over here. I ain't want to leave y'all abandoned like that. You feel me? I ain't want to be a bad host and leave y'all to go get my lighter. It ain't good to roll up another if I ain't got no lighter. You understand me? Yeah. Let's see what we got. Yo. So y'all gotta be careful with who y'all getting advice from and shit, right? That's why you feel me, like I don't be liking to share certain information with people because folk be out here faking the funk, perpetrating. You feel me? Now I don't know what happened with this lady right here, so I ain't dove into the story, but I'm just giving y'all the surface level of things. And when I say don't get, be careful who you get advice from, I mean it. You do have to be careful with who you get advice from. However, let's dig into this woman's story right here. We have a lady, an author of a children's book, right? Dealing with grief. We have a author, a woman author of a children's book dealing with grief, arrested for deleting her husband. I cannot make this up. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Shout out to Smash the Topic yet again. You feel me? Let me share the screen with y'all. Give me 1 quick second. Let's get it. Shout out to Smash the Topic. Author of a children's book that deals with grief, charged with killing her. Now, I don't know what she did it for. Maybe she had very good reason. I don't know, but I'm just saying the title of this doesn't sound too well. She is the author of a children's book that deals with grief. See, a lot of people be out here hurt, unhealed, trying to heal other people. You can't listen to a broken person. You can't get advice from a broken spirited person. You feel me? And there's a lot of that going on today. And people too blind to see it. People being led astray. You know what I'm saying? I don't know though. Let's see what's happening. Hit that like button. Let's see what happened. Maybe he was whooping on her. And she put out that fire. And was like, fire. You did what I mean? And did what she needed to do. Which I stand behind. However, she probably wouldn't be charged if she did it in self-defense. But let's get to that. The late husband of a murder suspect had thought that his wife had attempted to poison him several times prior to his death. Documents note. So she been trying to knock him off. Corey Richens is a mother who wrote a book to help children deal with grief. This was after her husband, Eric Richens, died in 2022. She wrote a book to help children deal with grief. This was after her husband, Eric Richens, died in 2022. So she finished the job. She wrote a book after. I'm confused. I'm utterly confused because what you writing the book for? Like, you need to be trying to be low key. Are you doing it to try to cover it up to make it? I don't get it. Let's get into it though. Corey Richens is a mother who wrote a book to help children deal with grief. This was after her husband Eric Richens died in 2022. On Monday, she was charged with aggravated murder and 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. This is in connection of her husband's apparent murder. On March 3rd, 2022, 33-year-old Richens put a deadly amount of fentanyl in Eric's beverage. He died hours following that night. How they know they did that? Let's see. Richens told detectives that she had made her husband's a Moscow Mule that evening. So you told it on your goddamn say, you goofy. This was because she had been celebrating a real estate deal for her company. She said that later she discovered her 39-year-old husband, Eric, unconscious and called authorities. A medical examiner determined that Eric died of a fentanyl overdose. He had 5 times the lethal amount in his body. And they say it's only like a little bit, that a minuscule amount that could do it to your ass. When a search of their new, where the hell did I see new from? I'm just putting shit together. Anyway, when a search of their home was conducted, an electronic device was taken, and it showed messages between Richens and someone else regarding the purchase of drugs. You goofy, you dumb. You didn't think they were gonna find it? When Richens' acquaintance was questioned, they disclosed that Richens had bought hydrocodone from them between December 2021 and February 2022. Weeks after that, Richens called the acquaintance again, requesting a stronger drug because she'd been putting it up in there and it probably hadn't been knocking his ass out like she wanted to. It ain't been doing it to him. Some stronger drugs, some Michael Jackson stuff. She did not text that in the text dish. You can't be that goofy. You can't be that goofy. She said she wants some Michael Jackson stuff. That's when Richens then bought 15 to 30 fentanyl pills that cost about $900. I don't know too much about these fentanyl pills, man. You know what I'm talking about? But I do know that it probably don't cost no $900. I could almost bet you. I don't know though. Like, tell me. I don't know, man. That's wild. She got bust across the forehead with that. I'm talking about that's a jug. She got hit across the forehead for not. She got super finessed. Y'all, that's a super finesse move. Gotta be. $900 for 30 pills. It ain't 30 pills in the world that should be 30 pills for $900. Ain't nothing that damn good. Y'all enlighten me in the comment section if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I done been in the streets before. I know how it is. I know some shit, man. I know some shit. I don't know about now pill. Let's do this. Hold on before we move on. I'm sorry. I got to know. What's the math on this? $900. She bought 15 to 30 pills that cost about $9. So it ain't even a set amount. We don't even know how many pills it was. So either they lying about the amount, or they lying about the pill amount, or they lying about the dollar amount. But anyway, let's get to it. This is what they said. So for 30 pills, if we're gonna go 30 first, 900 divided by 30. Ain't no way. $30 a fucking pill? It ain't right. Ain't no way. That's what my damn calculator said. $30 a pill. $30 a pill? Let's see how much for 15. 900 divided by 15. Then it would be $60 a pill. So she got 15. Then that means she paid $60 a pill. And if she got 30, then that means she paid $30 a pill. Some tell me I'm wrong somewhere. That's right. $15 a pill. 60, 30. Man, come on. Come on. You bullshitting me. Anyway, let's continue. After eating a sandwich on Valentine's Day 2022, Eric became sick and hives appeared. He then told a friend that he believed that his wife had put some in his food. He is also said to have told relatives that if anything happened to him, to hold his wife accountable. Nigga, and you still eating food and drinks from her? Nigga, you was a goofball. I'm sorry, the man has died. The man has died. Before he died, Eric's relatives say that he was planning to file for divorce, and he altered his will and life insurance to ensure that his sister would be the beneficiary. In March 2023, Richards released a children's book regarding grief called Are You With Me? The description says that it is about creating peace and comfort for children who have experienced the death of a loved one. Some folks just cuckoo crazy, ain't they? Some folks just cuckoo crazy. Reports also indicate that Richards has a sequel to this book called Mom, How Far Away is Heaven? Well, anyway. Oxy is at 10 to 15. Now I know back in the day you can get a pill for $10, $15, but they still do these still the prices? These is still the price? I thought she dropped. I ain't out there. I don't know. Okay. $60 though. I ain't heard of no $60 pill. I ain't heard of no $60 pill, man. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't out here. I don't know what's going down in these streets like that. So if she got 15 and paid $900, because it said 15 to 30. So on the low end, if she got 15, then that means she paid $60 a piece for every last one of them bad boys. But if she got 30, $30? Fentanyl is hit like that, huh? Damn. Yeah, why he stayed, man? He talking about he think he's white poison. Bro, you still eating her food, bro? You ain't that hungry. You ain't that broke either. You ain't that broke. You go get your own food. Anyway. Get y'all one more before we get up out of here. Speaking of books. Speaking of damn books, man. We got a Florida teacher under investigation for showing Oh, this ain't a book. This is the movie. There was another story that I wanted to do with a book, but we're gonna get to this right here. We're gonna get to this one. Okay, we got a Florida teacher under investigation for showing a Disney movie with a gay character in it. Indubitably. Now, I am not against anybody's lifestyle, but I don't want my children to learn this when they shouldn't be learning about it. They should be sending home permission slips like they used to do when I was growing up in school. To go on field trips and things of that nature. They you used to have to get a permission slip filled out. So if I don't want my kid to learn about this type of stuff, even for sex ed, we had to have parental permission for that as well. So why on earth are they not taking it to that level? You feel me? Probably gonna have a
heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
I knew it. Yeah.
Teacher Jenna Barbie is
Look at her.
first year.
And you know what you was doing. I can't stand people who just deliberately do weird. Like, if we don't want our kids to learn about sexual behaviors at a young age, that's weird. Like, why do you want kids to learn about it so young? Anyway, let's go.
Your Florida teacher Jenna Barbie is under fire for showing her 5th grade class Disney movie Strange World.
Hey, Diazo. I didn't see you there.
Her intent, she says, was to teach the class about the environment. The film features a family of
Yeah,
explorers
right.
banding together to navigate the world.
So I thought that was such a beautiful message to send to my kids, along with working together, chasing your dreams, compassion.
Instead, it led to the ire of a school board member, Shannon Rodriguez, also a parent of one of Barbie's students.
I'm not going to stand by and allow this minority to infiltrate our schools.
Whoa.
What did put me here?
And Barbie said,
Whoa. Minority. What you mean about that? Oh, because it's gay. Is that what you mean? Because you know what I'm saying? I thought maybe she was talking about somebody's race, but maybe she's talking about somebody's sexual orientation.
says that triggered an investigation from the Florida Department of
It's being LGBTQ a minority now because it seems to be the majority.
Education. Barbie showed CNN this letter she says is from the state saying, this office has determined an investigation is warranted into allegations that you engaged in inappropriate conduct.
You must be Diazo. He talks about you all the time.
Not all the time.
Strange World features a gay character and may violate Florida's Parental Rights in Education Act, signed into law last year by Governor Ron DeSantis. The controversial bill bans certain instruction about sexual orientation and gender identity in classrooms. Hernando County Schools sent this announcement home to parents. While not the main plot of the movie, parts of the story involves a male character having and expressing feelings for another male character. In the future, this movie will not be shown. The school district confirmed to CNN the state is investigating Barbie. Rodriguez claimed Barbie broke school policy because she did not get the specific movie approved by school administration.
It is not a teacher's job to impose their beliefs upon a child.
Right.
Religious, sexual orientation, gender identity, any of the above. But allowing movies such as this assist teachers in opening a door, and please hear me, they assist teachers in opening a door for conversations that have no place in our classrooms.
Barbie insists she did.
Tell them, baby. Snap, snap, snap. Tell their ass again, because I don't think the ones in the back heard your ass.
Follow the rules, telling CNN every child had a previously signed permission slip from their parent, approving for.
Oh. Is that right? Did it mention? Because did you slide
PG movies
in
to
on
be
it?
shown in the classroom.
Nobody had a process in place where individual movies got approved. Now that I had this situation happen, there's a whole process in place where you have to get every single movie approved with a letter to admin to the parent to back.
Teachers who violate the Florida Parental Rights Bill can be suspended or have their teaching licenses revoked.
Yeah, it should have been
I
like that
don't
in the
want them
first
to
place.
terminate me right now.
Yeah. There was no policy to approve the movie. We experiencing some technical difficulties at the moment. But yeah, we up in here. Oh. She said that she gave a permission slip that was signed. She lied. Somebody lying. Her husband signed it. Yeah, you know, the daddy just read that shit. Oh, okay. Y'all watching the movie? Y'all watching the movie at school? Oh, okay, shit. All right. Have a good day. Love you. But nah, man, she did it. She know what the hell she did, man. Folk out here just anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night though, man. We've been on this thing for 2 hours and 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Time go by when you're having fun, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up to the Bootleg Ass Studio. It's time for me to go ahead and kill it. It's 4 in the morning over here in Texas. Oh God, and do oh God. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way about this thing. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah. We out.